Thank you, Joel. Appreciate the opportunity here to introduce Atlas American Lighting to all of you and give you a better idea of who we are, what we do, and really where our products are best applicable and how we can win out in the market together. So really, when it comes down to, who is Atlas? Okay. Atlas is one of those best kept secrets in Burlington, North Carolina, that's been around for 27 years. Was founded by a gentleman by the name of Sam Hunt, who still to this day owns an electrical distributor in Burlington, North Carolina. So our roots are very near and dear to electrical distribution. We have over 300,000 square feet of a square foot facility in Burlington that is very capable and able to be extremely nimble when dealing with unique opportunities and being able to design new products and really be quick to the market and very reactive as well to any particular needs that you might have. One thing that's unique about Atlas, is that everything is designed, manufactured, and 100% tested in the United States. So we are BAA compliant, which is very helpful with a lot of the government and military installation opportunities that could potentially arise. In 2017, we were acquired by LSI Industries, which really gives us a couple of unique advantages in the market. Number one, we have our own board plant, so we make our own LED boards in Columbus, Ohio. That's a division that's called ADL out of Ohio, part of the LSI Industries family. And we also have a pole plant in Cincinnati, Ohio, which is very nice. It allows us to really be quick to the market in terms of turnaround time on our poles and the ability to stock locally and get them into applications rather quickly, so you're not hung up on a job. One of the unique things that we try to talk about with Atlas is really the buying experience. And we understand that there are a lot of lighting manufacturers out there. There are a lot of, we'll call brokers, imports out there of lines that people are just mere suppliers of product. But really, what really differentiates us versus the rest is our people. And when you go through the entire experience of calling into Atlas, requesting a quote, average turnaround time is approximately 22 minutes. When you call in, you're going to speak to who you want to speak to. So in your case, it would be Tammy Crisco, and she's been handling the Michigan market for quite some time. And you actually get a human being that answers the phone. You get a personality that understands your needs, asks all the right questions in terms of capabilities and things that you may have missed, or maybe come up with a solution or a better idea to help you save some cost on that particular opportunity. The other thing is, we've got a lot of tenured experience within the plant. Our plant manager's been there for 22 years. There isn't anything that I can't call Jeff or ask Jeff to do that he wouldn't be able to turn around and do. We assemble for stock every day. And if you came to us and said, hey, I have 500 high bays that need motion and I need them in 5 days, I would call Jeff. Jeff would stop one of our runs. He would recube it, get the product where it needed to be, start assembling it, and it would go through a 24-hour burn-in and then on the truck and out the door. That's another feature that not a lot of lighting manufacturers today do anymore, is a burn-in process. So every one of our fixtures that we manufacture down at Atlas in North Carolina goes through a 24-hour burn-in. What that does for us is, number one, it guarantees that fixture works before it leaves the dock. Secondly, it just gives you another reassurance that what you're getting is high quality and tested to our standards. So I mentioned, we've got a 300,000 square foot facility, so we have a ton of opportunity for expansion to do unique things in terms of custom building to be able to meet any requirements of the job that may come across. We try to really live by 3 tenets as an organization. Number one is reliable. Okay, we're going to be here. We've been here a long time. We go through a lot of rigorous testing that we do on a regular basis. We use exclusively Signify, formerly Advanced Philips drivers. What that does for us is it helps us lower costs. Number two, it really, we're really putting one of the best drivers out into the market. So it really puts our stamp on reliability. It also allows us to stand behind our 5-year warranty. We can also offer up to a 10-year warranty as long as it's with a Signify driver. Uh, but obviously that is actually would come at a different price, but that's something that we would talk about if any opportunity arose and we would potentially need that. But we do have a lot of pride in our products, the testing, the quality, and just the reliability of who we are as an organization. The other thing is fast. I mentioned 22-minute turnaround time on quotes. We're also same day on layouts. So if you need a layout, need photometrics done and a rendering done for any layout or design that you have, we typically get those turned around within the same day. We try to do it in hours. It just depends on the complexity of the opportunity, but it's typically same day. If we get an order by 11 a.m. Eastern time, that order will go out on the truck, out the door that day on stock items. We have a quick ship list of approximately 85 SKUs that are stocked every day. And it doesn't mean that we don't have them, but we can assemble them rather quickly. But those products are available every day and will go out within a 24-hour time period. The other thing we try to do is we just want to make it easy. We believe we do have best-in-class customer service. Our support team is there to help you. Our technical team is there to help you. We also include a convenient contact card in all of our products. It goes in the box so that you don't have to worry. If you're an installer, you don't have to worry. You can call us directly. We'll help you through the installation. You don't have to get all different entities involved to try to get an answer on something. We want the key for us, and we know the key for any installer is to remain on the job site and not lose those valuable labor hours. So it is about time and money, and those are the kind of things that we try to do distinctively different. Some of the things that really separate us, because we own the pole plant in Cincinnati and because we stock our area lights in Burlington, North Carolina, we have a dual deal that has been wildly successful over the past year, even during the pandemic. We turn those around. You're looking at poles and area lights on the job site within 3 days. Those are stocked in 12, 15, 20, and 25-foot 4-inch square steel, all pre-drilled. They come with caps and plugs. Anchor bolts is included in the package as well. 5 different lumen packages are stocked. 3 different distributions as well. So we've done very well with parking lot lighting in terms of being able to turn opportunities around quickly and get product to the job site. I mentioned the quick ship program. That's a robust list of area lights, floods, wall packs, canopies, wet location fixtures, you name it. Another unique service that we do that is very contractor friendly is our rapid ID process, which is primarily done for our area lights. So when you request a layout, we would provide a complete fixture schedule. It shows you the types, it shows you the locations, everything is marked, the boxes are marked. We also put indicator arrows, low tack stickers on the fixtures as well, so that once that area light is installed, it's one last check to look up to make sure it was installed properly and that you have the right distribution and the right optics pointing in the right direction, so that you don't get a call in the middle of the night that you're blinding out a street. So just little things that we do, a little bit of white glove customer service that we do to make sure that your experience from beginning to end is complete. I mentioned testing. We've got photometric labs, we've got heat labs, we do salt spray testing, UV testing, rain chamber, surge testing. We have a UL lab on site in Burlington as well. Every kind of testing that you could imagine we do on site. We test our competitors' products, we test our products. That's why we're able to get up to 200,000 hours on a lot of our fixtures that are made in North Carolina. So rigorous testing is important to us to make sure that what we're producing is a high quality product that will fit the needs of any customer. A couple of new products that we've recently launched that are unique to the market that nobody has. We took our standard wall pack and we installed a HD security camera in it. It's a 1080p resolution. What's interesting about it is that the app is free. You can download it. It works off low voltage, so it's all Wi-Fi, so there's no low voltage required. So if you wanted to swap out a wall pack on the side of a building and pop this one up, you would download the app. It would recognize the fixture, and you're able to record for 24 hours, 7 days a week. At 7 days, it does start to record over itself. There is an SD card in there as well if you needed to go back in. You have to be on the existing Wi-Fi of the building that the fixture is on in order to retrieve the information. We are coming in with a second generation that will be motion driven, so it'll only start recording upon motion. But we have seen a lot of success with this fixture. If you really think of it, it's really, we're not in the surveillance business. We're really in the business to sell lighting, and this is just another feature that we're adding to our lighting. It really allows you to really, grab an opportunity to surveil areas that you typically can't do right now and that you cannot get low voltage wired to. The other thing we came out with, we are the only manufacturer that has a commercial grade selectable flood. It is both lumen and color selectable. So it goes to 8, 12, and 16,000 lumens and 3, 4, and 5,000 Kelvin, 200,000 hours, both trunnion and knuckle. It, obviously field adjustable. If you're in the stocking business, this is a great product, especially if you're doing service work. To put this on a truck, you only have to deal with one product, and so it's definitely a 12 SKU reduction product, very unique to the market, and we will be coming out with more products that are fully selectable, both lumen and color. And then finally, a few weeks ago, we launched a sports lighter. No, we're not going to go light up Fenway Park, but we are looking at soccer fields, municipalities, rodeos. I tell salespeople, look for wooden poles. That's what this is.
Hey John, your mic is coming in and out a little bit. Is there any way to adjust that?
I've done nothing different. So is that better?
Just kind of intermittent. I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay, thank you. So our new sports lighter, we're calling it the Patriot. It's got 4 different NEMA distribution patterns, very high lumen packages up to 100,000 lumens. But we're really looking for recreational lighting, municipality, little league fields, things like that. We think there's a great opportunity. That is manufactured in Burlington as well, so it is USA made. So we think there's a good opportunity as well for this. But unique products that we've come out with, without going into all the products that we have, but really differentiators for us and why you would want to be doing business with Atlas. And then finally, where to sell. How do you apply Atlas? Where would you push Atlas, and where do you think that our products would be competitive and where we can add value for you? One thing first is universities. We believe the school sector is very important for us, K through 12, lower ed, universities, colleges, private sector, public, it really doesn't matter. But a lot of our products are extremely applicable to the educational sector, both indoor and outdoor, whether it be high bays in a gymnasium or warehousing, whether it be area lights out on walkways, whether it be wet location, any of those are all very applicable to the educational sector. One thing we do as well, we can custom paint. So we can match any university color on poles and heads, and we can custom paint. This is very appealing, obviously, to colleges and universities. There's a lot of pride when it comes to colors. So there's a little bit of a longer lead time on that, but that is something that we do that's different. Different verticals to look at that others may not focus on that we try to really pay closer attention to. Number one is storage facilities. If you look at storage facilities, there's fixtures on the inside of those facilities, there's fixtures on the outside, there might be office space. So whether it's an area light, whether it's a full cutoff wall pack, whether it's a wet location, a strip fixture, you name it, there's multiple applications within storage facilities for our products. Car wash lighting is another. If you look at the car wash lighting application, whether it's in the bays or on the outside parking lot or where the vacuums are, all of our products are extremely applicable to that, particularly our wet location fixtures. Brewery lighting, we have done a large focus on brewery lighting over the past year. There's over 7,700 breweries in the United States, and the color temperature for master brewers to inspect their batches, the preferred is 4,500 K. We're the only manufacturer out there that makes a fixture in a color temperature of 4,500 K. In fact, up until 3 years ago, that's all you could get with Atlas. There was only one color; it was 4,500. And so that's a little bit unique. We're known for it. It's a true white light, and the brewery industry is very receptive to our products for that particular reason. Another unique one is aviations. We're driving by small municipal airports and regional airports every day of our lives. And there are owners of planes in bays that have a decent amount of money and are probably maintaining and working on their planes in those hangars under very poor lighting. So our new Independence High Bay is something that is very unique. It's a very small form factor high bay that's available up to 60,000 lumens that can be utilized to improve the workspace and improve the lighting in those hangars. So there's, over 20,000 regional airports in the United States, something that can be focused on readily easily. So those are just a few ideas of places that we go after. This isn't limited to, but just to kind of get you thinking a little bit differently of where Atlas and how Atlas. Obviously, we do a lot of warehouse lighting and distribution lighting and parking lots, car dealerships. I could go on with the different applications, but just trying to get people to think a little bit differently on how they could apply Atlas in our products and take advantage of the customer service that we provide. With that, I'd like to thank everybody for their time, and if there are any questions, I will open that up.
Thanks, John. Appreciate the presentation. That was very detailed. That we all got a better idea of kind of what you guys have, what you work on. Certainly didn't know you guys painted your fixtures. That's a cool fact. And I don't think we have any questions. So again, thanks for your time today.
Thank you.